mean, that's what I was referring to. Maybe I didn't express myself, but yeah, I did. I am a bit under the weather last 4 or 5 days. You can probably judge by my voice, but look, it is what it is. You know, you just have to try to deal with it and get over it and accept the circumstances and try to make the most of it. I mean, I had an amazing opponent tonight. For an 18-year-old, he played so maturely and so confidently on the court, fighting through, not giving up, even when he was 4 down in the fourth set. Just very impressed with his mentality, with his approach, with his game. I hear a lot of positive stories about his discipline, his dedication to everyday routines that are making him so physically strong already at 18 and successful. So yeah, if he continues this way, he's going to have a very bright career ahead of him, no doubt.
When you're in a match like that gets complicated, how much confidence do you draw from your record at this event? Just knowing how many times you've won on that court, how many times you've found a way on that court.
I mean, I think it's probably more helpful at the beginning, as it was the case today. He made some double faults in the first game. I broke his serve, and you could see he was nervous. And I think it helps at the beginning, really, to kind of make your presence even bigger on the court when they're calling out the achievements and the scores and everything that you basically achieved on this tournament. I think it's impossible for players not to hear that and not to feel that. So, especially for a young player like him. But then I played one loose game in the second set, handed him the break, I rebroke, but I could feel that, you know, he's starting to feel more comfortable. He's not missing as much. It was some grueling rallies. I mean, very physical game. I mean, almost 4 hours for 4 sets. It felt at some point that I was playing myself in the mirror, really. I hear that he liked me. He liked to watch me when he was growing up, and I mean, you know, he's got an incredible defense, especially from the backhand side, and very all-round game. Of course, he's got, you know, every shot in the game to improve, but for an 18-year-old, I think I'm most impressed with his physical state. His legs are so super strong and so solid, and also mentality. You know, he came out there not with a desire to just, you know, play a nice set or enjoy the experience, but rather to win. So yeah, kudos to him. It was impressive. I don't think that the achievements here really wins a match, but it does help at the beginning to maybe, you know, get off to a good start, which was the case. But then again, he didn't win the match for me tonight.
Given that you have a little extra recovery time and you haven't been, you know, feeling your best, like, how do you sort of plan the next 2 days? Will you actually take some time?
Well, I will discuss with my team tomorrow, see if I maybe skip practice tomorrow, tennis practice, and maybe do some light work, gym, you know, jog, and, you know, some specific exercises that just to keep my body in shape. I've done it. I mean, last year I haven't practiced in between any match, really. It was different circumstances because I was injured, but I think now with 2 days, it's quite useful after playing 4-hour opening round. But so let's see how I wake up tomorrow, and then we'll play it by ear.
Last one in English.
They're trying out a new policy of letting people from the crowd into the stadium between each game. I think I heard you make some comments about that. What are your thoughts about that?
I did not know about that new policy or new rule. Look, I mean, I understand the motive behind it, you know, is to enhance and improve the experience for fans, right? So we do play for fans. We want fans to have a great, thrilling experience of being out on the court. And like Tiafo, for example, was one of the players that was saying that we should let people like in the other sports, freely walk and talk during matches. And it's hard, I must say, that I understand that and I support it to some extent. But at the same time, you know, all my career, all my life, I've been used to some kind of atmosphere. And then when that changes, you know, it kind of messes up, you know, it distracts you a bit. So today we lost quite a bit of time when they were letting people in to come to their seats, even though it was not a changeover. We would wait, you know, my opponent would wait for them to have, you know, to sit down. So it was dragged a lot. So I don't know if it's really the best rule, but I do understand that from a tournaments and fans perspective, it's probably better because they don't want to wait. They want to come out, they want to enjoy every single point. So I'm kind of divided between the two in a way.